evening and welcome to Schnozzcast, episode 125 for Saturday, May 22nd.
Holy motherfucker.
2021. What's the matter?
Dude, after that.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Am I coming through?
You're coming through. Todd just left the
Mr.
room.
and Mrs. America and all the ships at sea. But Todd Dillon's gone. We'll get him back.
Nope,
We'll get him
I'm
back.
baby.
Hey, he's back. See what
I'm
we
back.
did? That's how we work. Bing, bang, boom. We got a lot of shit for you tonight. We're going to start off with Gentleman's Agreement, and then we're going to have a bunch of other stuff. I don't even know what. We'll think of something.
Fuck, dude. Oh, my God.
So, hey, if you are, Cory, let me just, I'm going to take the ship here. I'm going to ride it out to the end, and then we'll jump in. So, deep breath. Let's go. So, if you're new to the podcast, thank you very much for jumping in and dipping your toe in the Schnozzcast waters. But if you're returning, we appreciate your business. Please keep coming back. We're here every weekend. Yeah.
Who's giving us business?
Oh, dude.
Who's giving us the business?
They're all giving us the business.
I would like someone to give me the business.
Oh, dude, I heard it echo for just a half a second.
No.
Okay.
I
was like, God damn it.
Todd, if you're there, we cannot see you on video.
I know my video's dead. I don't know why.
Okay.
All right. Well, we got your dulcet tones. Fantastic. So if you are out there and you would like to hear us in pristine HD audio, you can stream us on iTunes, Podbean, Spotify, Audible. That's fucking right, Audible. Amazon Music, Pandora, Stitcher, and anywhere else where you can get a goddamn podcast. You can also follow us on social media on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at Schnozzcast. It's spelled like it sounds. You can email us at schnozzcast@gmail.com. You can also text or call us, and we swear to God, it's sitting right here on the table with us. 618 Shocker.
It has to be legible, though. You can't,
something.
You can't drunkenly...
We're gonna call this the Gomer rule. You can't text us
I wouldn't
garbage
no,
gobbledygook
hang on,
and expect us to respond.
I wouldn't even give him that. We're not going to call it the Gomer rule because that's giving him something for...
Yeah.
He says he texted in or called in.
No, we have proof that he did. We have the nonsensical text to
hold
prove
on.
it.
I'll read it to you. Hold on.
It did come through?
Oh, yeah.
No, it came through. It came through. So let me read
Those
you.
of you who like to do
So
speech to text, don't do that shit because it doesn't work.
So I figured out probably what the issue was last week. Between last week and this week, as you know, in the past week and a half, had a lot of Wi-Fi issues. This phone only receives messages via Wi-Fi because it does not have its own, it doesn't have its own account like on T-Mobile or something.
Right.
Perfect sense.
So that had to be reconfigured. But regardless, the text came through, and I will read you what the text said. Well, this is the text. We got a complaint that we did not respond in a timely manner.
Oh, I can't wait to hear
So
that.
it says, "Hey, comma, this is Scott Ward. Not sure who that is. Period.
We know who it is.
I'm just calling 6 Minute shocked that they called Todd Bill, and he's full of shit, man. Shit, man, will be number one sitcom on this list, period. Period. Hold on. Resolve, Nick. Answer this message and call, ...
I'd like it.
Scott Ward, I understand your frustration as to why we didn't get back to you in a timely manner, but as I just wrote back, Scott, this makes no sense. This doesn't make any sense. I don't understand what
I'd like it known
the fuck that means.
I'd like it known that he is legitimately coming through town again in 2 weeks and would love to be in the room here with us on the podcast.
I'm not going to invite him to my home after hearing that.
I was going to say, I don't know if we can do that anymore, buddy.
I mean,
it sounded great when we were out earlier.
Sure.
Now, though, after hearing that, I don't know if that's something we want to have on the show. And
first of all, show is my home.
That's stooping very low.
Well,
that's a low bar to set.
It's a show in your home.
It's a very low bar to set.
It's a home show.
And you know what supersedes show? My home.
Yeah.
So let's talk about, do you want this crazy person in your home?
All right, first of all,
we
he's
talk
not a
about
crazy
this show.
person. He's just not great with texting.
Okay.
It's not great with words?
Who is this person?
He not
Scott Ward.
great words with. Yeah.
Scott Ward, whoever that is.
He's
Who's Ward?
Gomer.
His last name is Ward now?
Gomer.
He doesn't. He's bad.
Todd,
with,
don't play dumb with
He's bad with texting, which means he doesn't understand his last name. But he can spell Ward and capitalize the W.
How do you misspell Moore with Ward? How do you get that bungled?
No.
Because you're really drunk, and you're going, "Hey Sherry, send these guys a fucking message," and it's like, "Go ahead with your text to speech," and he's like, "This is Scotty Moore," and it's like Scott Ward, and that's what it writes down, and you don't check it, and you press send.
I have many friends like that who do stupid shit, like either they can't spell, that's the case with some of them, or the rest they do that fucking speech to text shit, and they don't read it, they don't look at it before they send. They just go, "Oh, the computer must be completely accurate with what I just said," in a slurry fucking drunken voice. Send, and they don't read it, and it's so nonsensical and bullshitty that I'm like, I don't even respond to you.
My mom does it, and it's like it honestly looks as if like you're part like special needs, like because when I read it, I'm like this. I can't even respond to this because if you sent me this as an initiation text, like what are you going to respond with?
You seem a little touched in the head.
Yeah, a little bit. Am I incorrect? Was Scotty Moore potentially like riding down the road on his Harley, speaking into his phone, and it just really couldn't pick it up?
Scotty Moore is not allowed to ride Harleys.
And there's a reason for that, because he's touched in the head.
Because he's got a closed head injury.
I don't know the circumstances of that text message, but I can tell you that
we know the circumstance of him finger wagging afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh, Nick doesn't answer that phone. Yeah. No, he doesn't.
And he told me that in confidence. And did he? Yeah, and he's like, "Oh, I'm coming through town again."
Confidence out the window
in 2 weeks.
Yeah, and
I'd love to be on the podcast with him. Like, well, that's bullshit, man. Why do we have this line if no one's checking it? Hold on. Hold on. I go. All right. Hold on.
By the way,
I got it. I'm going to talk to Nick.
Hold on.
There's no way we should have a phone and not be checking it. I'll talk to him this weekend.
Guess what?
What?
There's also a notification on his text message that says 1 voicemail received.
Does it?
Yeah.
I can't wait.
We haven't heard it yet.
We have to play it now.
Yeah, we have to. Right in the goddamn
that's the only way to take care of this.
Absolutely.
To figure out what's been going on.
Yes. Because I'm not going to lie.
Schnozzcast.
Dude. If that's what he's going to bring to the show.
Now, before we do that, let me just I don't want to scare away.
Do you want to screen it?
I don't want to scare away. No, I don't want to screen it. Fuck that. But I don't want to scare away people who legitimately want to call. Like we're not going to look, we're our goal is not to make fun of your voicemail or your text message.
Just don't make it shitty.
But if you send us a text message and it's all misspelled and
it's open season.
Then we can't be held responsible.
And it's Gomer.
So
this is the guy we know. So
let's see what this is. Hold on.
This is I hope this is fantastic.
This is Scott Ward. I'm just calling 618 Shocker to tell Todd Dillon he's full of shit. And MASH will be the #1 sitcom on this list. So, Nick, answer this message and call me. Bye.
Was he at a VFW hall? What was
I know. It's bingo in the back.
He was like a fraternal Order of Eagles club or wherever it was. Yeah,
I think that was "Hit Me With Your Best Shot" that was on in the background.
Why is he calling me out?
Because
you're a MASH hating bastard. That's why.
Last podcast on episode 124, we were going through the top sitcoms from number 100 down to number 75, and he jumped on the thread. And I remember Nick telling me that he saw it, like, oh, Scotty Moore says #1 is going to be MASH, and Todd jumped in immediately last week and said, "Oh, fuck Scotty Moore. He's a fucking cheating bastard. And he's already looked at the list." And I'm like, "Yes,
asshole."
Yes, I'm sure he has, because I said where we're getting the list from, so it's super easy to go and look and then cheat. And so I get it, but I don't want to give him any more airtime than that.
I know.
I'd rather wait 2 weeks for him to come. And by the way, he's also said, Todd, that he is loaded for bear and coming for you. That's a direct quote.
I can't wait.
I mean, I feel like you called him to the carpet over the last couple of weeks for his comments.
I don't even know who this guy is.
I don't either.
All right, so we've given him way too much time as it is. So, hey, what a great introduction for episode 125.
Oh, hey, welcome everyone.
Welcome everyone. Hey, Cory, how are you?
Oh, hey.
There it is. Todd Dillon, how are you?
Mighty.
So glad to have you here, sir.
So glad to be
Mr.
here.
Nick Bader.
Yeah.
How are you feeling? 55%, 75%?
Yeah,
Are we close?
I'm feeling a little bit better.
Getting better?
Another shot?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, pour one more shot, and then I got something I got to tell.
All right,
I got to tell the podcast.
You quiz Todd on what he's. First of all, we have to do it this way. It has to be done like, what are you drinking and what are you doing shots of?
Yeah, okay.
Todd?
All right. Well, Todd, I think Bob just kind of laid it out, but I'll ask you again.
What are you drinking?
What are you drinking, and what are you doing shots of?
I am drinking. I think I was drinking the same thing last time. Fremont Brewing's Skycracken. It's a hazy pale ale.
Okay. And
I'm
shots?
doing shots today. I'm back one on camera. I'm reaching for it. Gentleman Jack.
Ooh, Gentleman Jack. Nice, sir.
Thank you.
Nick and I had a little bout with Gentleman Jack at a friend's house of ours, and it didn't work out so well. It ended up
he won.
He definitely won.
He's not a gentleman.
And it ended up with the room being pepper sprayed and me having to sit in the shower for about 5 hours with cold water just running down my body. So, Gentleman Jack it is, though, sir.
Sweet.
So, Todd,
Yes.
what were you up to today, buddy?
I had a good day. Hanging out with the dogs, spending every minute I can with my guy Jack, who's got cancer. So we've been spent some time outside, letting him chase a drone around. And what else? I fired up the egg today. Did some shish kebabs.
Oh, you
did some
motherfucker!
bratwurst.
Did you say he was chasing the dragon? I just came in at the end.
And chasing the dragon.
Sorry.
His dogs were chasing the
I came
drone.
in at the end.
And he fired up the fucking big green egg.
The big green dragon.
Only one of them? Or did you
Only
fire
one.
all three of them?
No, just one.
Just one. God damn it, Todd.
Cheers, Todd.
Cheers.
Cheers, Todd.
I wish you guys could see me.
I do too.
Oh,
Yeah, what's going? We can't see him. Right?
America wishes they could, Todd.
I'm going to take this whole thing apart at the break.
Todd. Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's good. That's good.
Oh, it's
Gentleman
so good.
Jack is a gentleman on the first shot.
Don't call him unless you need him, Bob.
Todd, just so you know, check your mail next week, buddy, because you got something coming for you.
Oh,
Todd,
you guys got something coming.
So,
Todd, do you not check your mail every day?
I do
No.
not.
Hey, well, no,
He doesn't
but,
trust.
no,
He doesn't trust the government.
I'm just Bob said it as if you don't check your mail every day. Like you need to go out and check.
Well, he's out in the middle of nowhere.
I'm sure they still get mail.
No, there's probably
do.
a mailbox.
There's
like
a dude rides up on a horse every week.
End of the laneway. At the end of the laneway, there's a mailbox.
You said there's a dude riding a horse?
Exactly. He brings it out on horseback.
Bob,
Yeah.
Bob, if anything, Todd gets his mail faster than we ever will.
Well, I will say that this week, I was telling Nick, I'm like, my mail guy didn't show up for the last 2 days. He showed up yesterday at 8:30
Corey,
p.m.
he wasn't telling me that. That conversation.
We never talked about it.
No, I think he was thinking of Lori.
I told
If
him-
that's so, he's related to my male guy too. It's a common theme.
Was it when like you were a paddle full of sea spray into my eyes and you're like, so my mail
Might have
guy?
been.
Because I never heard this ever.
Might have been.
So, okay. So anyhow, so Todd,
Yes.
yeah, we're past that. So I did a little something over the time that we've been off.
You diddled what?
Did a little something.
You diddled who?
I like that. That could be a song.
Okay.
I did a little something.
Did a little
Did a
something.
little something.
Yeah.
Literally, dude.
Holy, is there not a country song with that name?
We're derailing.
There totally should be. There's a missed opportunity.
I'm
So
writing it.
anyhow, Todd. So I did a little something.
Stop it.
So
That's the song.
okay.
Yeah, for sure.
So there were a lot of posts online about Kitch-Iti-Kipi up in.
Wait, what?
There are a lot of posts online
Oh, what?
As most people say.
about Kitch-Iti-Kipi which is
That is a made-up word.
no, it's not.
You totally made that up.
It's actually a Native American word.
Okay.
It means very cold spring. So it's
I thought it was he who sits on fire.
No, but it's up north. It's this big spring, and they have a big like wooden raft, and you can go across it, and it's super deep, and it's really cool, and it has all this history to it. So up north in that area in Michigan, I was reading up on. So Bob, here's the name of the tribe that was predominantly there, and up in like Wisconsin and Canada, Ojibwe.
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 Yep. So the Ojibwe tribe. It's actually Ojibwe, but I'm not gonna split
Oh,
hairs.
hold on a minute. Did you just ask me how to pronounce it?
I
and then-
wanted to know
and
if you
school us all on how it was pronounced?
Yeah, yes, of course I did. So I was thinking about it,
dirty cocksucker.
deep dove into it, and I thought, you know, what would be great is to kind of learn some of the semantics and the language of the Ojibwe tribe, because you know they were in this area well before us, and on
Were they though?
yeah, they were.
Way.
And
I'm kidding.
And on top of that, I thought, you know what? If we were there, if we were part of that tribe, like what names would they give each one of us? So I introduced to you our Ojibwe names
Oh, thank God.
for each member of the show.
I've been waiting for
We don't
this.
get to pick our
Hold
own.
on a minute. Did
No.
I legitimately think that you were only like 55% tonight and you have come here with original content?
Yeah, original content.
I love it.
Our Ojibwe
Nick Bader, everybody.
Our Ojibwe tribe names. Here we go with the correct pronunciation.
Okay.
Sweet.
So for Danielle, I looked it up, and Danielle's name would be I'm sorry, Corey's laughing.
I'm already laughing at here.
Danielle's name. Wait, now you got to listen closely because you're going to want to repeat this. Corey.
I'm going. Yes, I'm going to.
Danielle's name would be Wabishka Wabigwan, which means white.
Yes.
Which
yes.
means
Of course it is.
which means
Wabigwan.
white flower.
Ah,
It means
that's
Wabishka
the big white flower.
Wabigwan, white flower. So that's Danielle's.
I love it.
Bob's would be Oshkishik Matikitash.
okay. That's
Any
too much.
guesses as to what that means?
Oshkishik
Like,
Matikitash.
something
Old,
about an
old
accent.
white guy. Something about old white guy.
No, it just means eye doctor. So,
I love it. He looks like an eye doctor.
doesn't he? He looks like an
He does.
ophthalmologist or something.
Exactly.
Maybe an optometrist. Probably not an ophthalmologist, but
Number one or number two?
yeah. See,
Better one.
so Oshkishik Matikitash. So that's Bob.
I love that.
It rolls off the tongue.
Todd. We move
Yes.
on to Todd's name. I didn't give myself one, but we move on to Todd's name.
Of course not.
So Todd's is Wisane Akowe.
I
Wisane
love it.
Akowe.
Akawe.
Akowe, which means man who eats
He who ate
first.
kickers.
Man
means what?
man who eats first.
Yes!
That's very fitting.
Yeah, that's
That is very fitting. That's my wish.
Wisane Akowe. Man who
I
eats
love
first.
it.
That's what we would call him.
Wisane Akane.
Akowe.
I love it.
Akowe. I'll send it to you later.
Oh, yeah. I gave it some Detroit
You're gonna have to
spin.
work on that one, Todd.
And finally, we move on to Corey's. Corey's tribal Ojibwe name, which would be Babaji Mitadim. Babaji Mitadim. Now, the language really didn't have a word for this, so they had to borrow it from the Sioux and the Cherokee, but they did use it during the time. And you'll figure out why.
That
But
sounds totally legit.
it is.
Yeah,
It is.
sounds very
I
legit.
swear to God, I looked it up.
Okay.
So Babaji Mitadim, which really translates into very slow horse or very slow large dog. Since they didn't have a word for horse back then,
That is perfect.
they would call, when they first saw horses, they would call a horse Mitadim, which meant a large dog because that's all they thought it was. But yeah, very slow horse is what it translates. Babaji Mitadim. So that would be Corey.
That is
And
awesome.
that is
These
our
are-
Ojibwe names.
These are clearly made up.
No,
Please
they're all
email
right.
all those over to me and yours, Nick, so that they can go on the back of the shirts.
I will.
Holy shit. Yes.
I will.
Wow.
Yep.
That's still not buying it.
It's
But
so
okay,
fitting.
anyways.
Oh, it's very real. I'll send you all
Shut the fuck
information.
up, Todd.
Dude, that's man who eats first, so you be careful.
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
Motherfucker.
All right, Cory, let's get into a little gentleman's agreement. Todd Dillon.
Word.
I love starting with you because you come loaded for bear every time.
Yep.
And I have a vested interest in this week because I gave you your assignment from last week, which was Middleditch and Schwartz.
You did.
So tell us what you thought. So give us a 30-second synopsis.
So there's a 2-second synopsis. It's long form improv. So if you don't know what improv is, there's no script. People are just kind of making it up as they go along. Typically, whose line is it anyway? Where Wayne Brady became famous, and I can't remember the other people on that show, but yeah, it's long form. So that's the show, and it's two. And what's one of the guys from Silicon Valley, which is one of my favorite shows ever, is Middleditch, and Schwartz is from my other favorite show with Cheetah. What's the name? I assigned it to you, Cory.
Oh, House of Lies.
House of Lies, yes. So
there's also John Ralphio.
And I think it's
in
yes.
Parks and Rec.
Yes, love that guy. Love both of them. Love their style. I thought this show sucks ass.
Dude, you're on this show.
Sorry, what?
It sucks ass.
What sucks ass?
Wow, dude, hang on. Holy fuck!
Hold on. Is that your review?
Yes.
You thought the stand-up sucked ass, Todd.
The stand-up.
No, well, not.
Here's
okay.
here's the thing.
I am.
I know.
I am.
You, dude, Todd. I wish you were sitting to my left right now because Bob's face just went from excited to holy fuck! I can't believe Todd just said that.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw the high fives before that. I didn't mean. Here's the thing.
No, dude. I want to hear why you didn't like it.
Here's the thing.
Yep.
There were many spots where I laughed in each episode. The problem is, it just goes on for too long, and when they're, and again, I don't get hung up on the fact that they can't remember the names, but it's so long form that it's like, oh, they can't remember who the person is, and then they riff on that for 3 minutes of it, and I'm like, that part's not funny, especially being it's a major part of each episode, and that they can't remember all the characters they create. I think they are both brilliant. I love them both, and it hurt my soul that I was not at all bummed about being distracted. Like literally, I was looking for my phone to ring about 40 minutes into all 3 episodes.
Wow. That hurt more than you telling me to go suck a dick. And in fact, I think I'm on a horrible streak right now. Like
I think I did suck a dick, actually.
I was told
I wanted to so much.
Dicks.
No, again, like I said, I love both those guys. Their craft is on display. I said it to Mary tonight. I go, the thing that's weird about this, I wish I loved it because you can see how talented they are to come up with things on their feet. But like I said, they lose so much time. And by the way, the last episode, and maybe when they do 3 more, they'll be even better. The last episode was by far the best. But I thought the first 2, there's a lot of filler, and like again, the scenarios for the first one of the wedding with the Walmart people, I didn't think there's about 5 minutes worth of material.
Wow.
So
okay,
solid D-.
That's unfortunate, sir.
Yeah, that is unfortunate.
But I love your candor, and God damn it. I appreciate the fact that you watched it.
Absolutely. I love those guys. Dude, I wanted to love it. Am I too loud in the mic?
No, you're great.
That's super loud.
Yeah, Bob took his pet, so I'm watching Bob.
All right. So,
anyway.
Excellent, sir. So, Nick Bader.
Yes, sir.
I can't remember what you had, but...
Lock, stock. He got it for me.
Lock, stock, and 2 smoking barrels.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Lock, stock, 2 smoking barrels.
Give us a 30-second synopsis. What do you think?
The 30-second synopsis was a pretty crime drama kind of like our version of, not crime drama, but our version of like our Italian mafia movies over here.
Very warm.
And I never really got into any of those. But I think I did see Snatch.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Who among us has not seen Snatch?
lock, stock, and 2 smoking barrels is what I got, and it was fantastic. It helped my interest the entire time.
Oh, really?
It was awesome.
Nice.
Yeah. Yep. I kind of wanted to set you up there, make you think maybe I didn't like it.
I thought you didn't.
But it was
I love
it was
it.
awesome. It was awesome. It was really good.
Don't fuck with
Okay,
Tyrone.
That is very succinct, and I don't know why I expected more. But Cory, you had why did you kill me?
Yes.
From who?
Danielle.
Okay.
Dude, I didn't at first I thought it was like some sort of Disney thing that she which I know Disney wouldn't have
That is
killed
her.
in.
That's her thing.
Yeah, but in all honesty, fucking amazing. Right off the riff.
Wow.
They were talking about
You guys are just making me feel.
Oh, dude, no.
What do I got to do to get a good review out of my shit? I guess I got to start assigning some good stuff, I guess.
So it was a girl that was killed, and
Shut the fuck up.
well, no, believe it or not.
Okay.
But her family started delving into the case more than they should have, and there was a couple parts at first that like the mom was like, basically fuck the police. We shouldn't be talking to them. We have nothing to do with them. They're not going to help us. And I was like, okay, I don't know if I like this. This isn't going to be good. But then the mom was like, yeah, okay, now that I've done my own investigation, I've turned it over to the police. Everything's going very great. But it was just about a girl that was killed, and her family delves into and starts looking into things through MySpace, back when MySpace was a big thing.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, huge spoiler, but the family basically ends up.
MySpace doesn't make it?
Yes. MySpace dies. But
Wait, Napster's no more?
it's still out there. Napster's still very alive.
AOL's also a great email address to get if you want to try it.
I have several of them.
Ill-advised.
Can't seem to log into my AIM.
But the family ends up solving the case through MySpace, and they catch the guy that killed their daughter. So it was fucking riveting.
Sorry,
Nice.
riveting?
He said
Yes,
fucking riveting.
fucking riveting. Yes.
He said the
Okay.
F-bomb riveting.
Yeah, I heard the Muppet movie was riveting.
Wow.
There it is.
No, it was a great, and of course it was a documentary, so of course I don't like it. But
And I'd like the audio listeners to know that Danielle is not here tonight. So
Clearly, she's at home listening, though.
I'm assuming, though, that she's not influencing this review. This is a
no,
legitimate,
this is a full
fucking
legitimate
riveting review.
It was
That's a direct quote.
It was a great film.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you like crime drama and you like documentaries, so it seems like a normal fit. But surprisingly, it doesn't seem like a fit for Danielle to have seen. Because anytime I give her anything close to that,
It's
she's
not
like,
a Disney movie.
why do you always give me stuff that has people getting killed?
And that's what really I don't know how she saw this before me, because normally I would be the one to watch this before her. So the fact that she saw it before me, I tip my cap to her. It was
Tipped.
Something funny about tipping the cap to someone, especially your girlfriend.
good day, madam.
I got to give it to her.
Look at you.
Yeah.
She gave a great fucking film to watch.
All right.
So there you go.
Well, that leaves me. So I had "Don't Fuck with Cats" from Cory.
It was really from Cory and Joe.
Along the same lines as
No, it's not.
Why Did You
Nothing's
Kill
from
Me?
Joe. So in the first, I'm going to say the first 15 minutes, I was like, you go suck a bag of dicks. Because I have no appetite to watch documentaries. Another documentary where there's some sort of murder and people are like, I don't know who did it. Perhaps we should all just get together and talk about it. And I'm like, fuck. But this particular one was this documentary it was a 3-parter about a guy who was this video went viral with him doing something unspeakable to cats, and The first clip they showed, Corey, I don't know if they actually showed it because I couldn't watch it. But the rest, I fucking looked away. I'm like, I can't deal with that shit. But the rest, I kind of like one eye open, fucking Popeye squinty eye, try to see it. And I'm like, I feel like for most of the documentary, I think there were only 3 episodes, right?
Yeah.
I watched all 3. But I feel like they went out of their way to not necessarily show the things that were so, heinous and disgusting to most folks.
And they went right to that moment.
Yeah.
And then they're like, okay, we're going to cut away.
So 30-second synopsis. This guy puts out a viral video in which he's doing something unspeakable to a couple of cats. And the rule is, I thought it was pretty cool. The lady was like, look, there's many rules for, if you want to go online, you can find videos for like 2 guys humping fucking a humpback whale. You can go online and find whatever you want. But the only rule is, and everybody kind of understands this, you don't fuck with cats. Because if you fuck with a cat, that you're hitting people at the core of their being, and many people will be like, look, I'm willing to watch you like stick, knives in your
Club
ass.
seals?
Yeah, club seals. But if you fuck with a cat, like shit's on. And that's exactly what happened here. This guy did something unspeakable to a couple of cats, and it went viral, and people lost their minds to the point where they started forming, online communities and trying to hunt, and trying to look at evidence for the videos and hunt him down because they could not. They just became obsessed with. So the whole thing, I'm not going to spoil anything because I will say after the first 15 minutes, I was hooked because the story of their online hunt for him and what eventually turned into an actual police hunt for him was pretty riveting and very well done. And it kept my interest all the way throughout. So I would absolutely recommend it to anybody looking for something to. Again, I can't say that in the first few minutes there was something that was terrible to watch because I didn't look at the screen.
And I assigned to you because I know you don't like cats as I don't, but
it's not about
who doesn't like cats.
Todd,
how much time you got?
Stand by, Todd. Stand by.
Yeah, I got a bad history with cats.
But that obviously wasn't the point. But the idea being that this community came together. And nonetheless, an online community, and
it was really, really amazing to see.
People spent
years, literally years,
all this time to go and delve into trying to find this guy.
Yeah,
and that was what was phenomenal to me. So, I'm fucking really glad you liked it.
Yeah. I thought it was really good. I didn't expect that I would like it. I was pleasantly surprised that it kept my attention, and I would highly recommend it to anybody who's looking for, unless you're averse to documentaries or police procedurals or online manhunts. Don't fuck with cats on Netflix. Check it out.
Hey, so wait a minute. So I know Danielle's not here, but who assigned her what?
She was assigned Magic for Humans by Nick.
So you're screwed, Bob.
We will not.
Everybody's going to love what they got, except for the one you assigned.
You know what, Todd? It's a brand new day. It's a brand new day, and we got new picks here. So here's what we got, ladies and fucking gentlemen. For next week, I have Cory. I have drawn Cory. Nick has drawn Todd. Cory has drawn Nick, and Todd has drawn me.
Nice.
So, I'm happy to go first unless someone's got something that they really, really knew that they wanted to assign.
I got one to assign, but I'm hoping you haven't seen it because this is fair game because either you're going to love it or you're going to hate it.
Well, that's usually how it goes.
Yeah.
Mythic Quest.
I've heard of it. Is that a series?
It is.
So it's not a movie. Is it?
It is not a movie. It's the dude from Always Sunny. No, it is not. You haven't seen it. Perfect. That's yours.
All right.
It's on Apple.
What? Apple?
Yep.
glad I didn't fucking cancel.
It's Charlie Day. It's two of the guys from Charlie's.
No, I fucking love Charlie
Executive.
Day, so I'm happy about that. Okay. I didn't make it seem like I was shitting on it. Okay.
No, I was hoping you hadn't seen it because I wanted to jump to that before anybody assigned it to me.
I had not. Okay.
Awesome.
Cory,
Yes.
have you seen three billboards outside?
No, I can already tell you. No, I have not seen that.
Yeah, okay.
That's a great movie.
Here's what you got. It's a movie called Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri.
3 billboards.
I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna put it in OneNote.
All right.
I thought it was pretty fucking amazing, but you know what? I'm on a really fucking shitty streak.
I think it's a bounce back for you. Love that movie.
You think I got a good chance here, Todd?
I do.
Three billboards outside.
Woo! Ebbing, Missouri. I'll put it on the OneNote. You don't have to write it down.
I think you bounced back, baby.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. I needed it. I so needed it. All right, Cory, what do you got?
Who do I have?
You have drawn
Me.
Nick.
Oh, dude. Okay. Easy pick.
Okay. Is this another Pauly Shore?
No.
God.
Okay.
Nick, I'm going to go big here.
Big?
Yeah. You have to watch The Big Lebowski all the way through.
Oh, hold on.
Has he seen part of it?
Hold on. Yeah. No, this is monumental. This is an epic day. I'd like to note this just for the Schnozzcast historians, the Kevin Cromwells of the world who are or are not still doing their job.
Yeah.
Episode 125, May 22nd, 2021. Nick has just been assigned The Big Lebowski. The entire movie.
Pictures of this movie festoon my basement.
Yeah. And quotes abound that he's never understood, but now
There's a board game that's completely all about the Big Lebowski
that we've been playing
that has the word Lebowski in it. That Bob somehow thinks I am special needs and has told me it's not even about the Big Lebowski.
It's not.
Yeah, the whole box has like every character on it, and it said,
that's
"Where's the money, Lebowski?" Is the name of the game.
That's a
Dude,
Bob's
shark
like,
quiz.
it's
That's
not
a
even
coincidence.
Not even about that.
Total coincidence.
Just watch all the way through.
Okay.
Wow.
I have several DVDs. If you
I would
need,
like
if you need
to.
them.
Oh, I've also got it too. If you want to borrow, but I would like to think that starting next weekend, which would be the last weekend in May, that life will be like the air will smell a little sweeter. Birds will be chirping a little louder. And it'd be a different dynamic between you, me, Todd, and Nick.
No, it's not.
Hold on a second. So Nick never answered my question. So Nick, you've never seen any portion of the movie?
No, I started watching. I got almost halfway through, and I thought, you know what? I'm just doing this on my own regard, trying to be a good friend, like to watch it. So I kind of understand it, and I had to spend $3.99 to do that. And
despite having spent the money, he abandoned it halfway through, as a good friend does.
well, some of us had to work in the morning, and I thought, well, I'll come back to it tomorrow.
And you did.
No, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I misspoke. I did not spend money on it. It was on Netflix. Or something along those lines. And
so halfway through,
I'm sorry.
You
I
realized
thought you asked a question, Todd.
I did.
I was trying to answer your question.
He was asked to clarify.
Clarify.
No, I haven't finished answering you yet. Hold on. So, anyhow, I went to come back the next day to watch it, and it had been taken off whatever platform it was on. It was gone. I'm like, well, too bad, Lebowski, because I'm not spending money to fucking watch this.
Then that says the review.
I
don't even know why this is a thing.
Yeah.
You only watched half of it.
Yeah,
But
no,
hold on.
You can't watch only half of a movie.
Half the movie, and he's like, you know what? I'm not willing to spend any money to see the back half.
No.
Well, but that's what Gentleman's Agreement is based on. If any of us were willing to spend the money, we never would have watched it.
I'm
That's
like,
the
dude.
whole point.
I'm like, okay. So it's this fucking stoner guy who, has people banging down his door, and he's fucking
He's
borrowing
just a
a
dude.
borrowing a carpet from a rich guy, and then he gets into this fucking shoot 'em up thing on a bridge. I'm like, okay, so far this has not impressed me whatsoever. And Bob's like, oh, you don't understand because you haven't seen the whole thing. I'm like, okay.
So you're
Okay, well then hang on. So should I switch my pick? Because
no. I want him to watch
no,
it so
I
you
think
can
it's-
get damaged like Bob did this week.
This is a bold pick because legitimately he's never seen the whole thing.
all right,
And just let's just like a Band-Aid, rip it off. Either he's
Yep.
gonna hate it or
Yep.
he's gonna change his mind.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
I think
so
he's
Nick
gonna be mad at you.
Cory has an easy pick because he can fast forward halfway through now.
I
And
mean, I guess if you really wanted to, like,
No,
you
I'd probably
didn't
start
care.
it over. I want to start it and see it.
Yeah, start at the beginning.
There's
Watch
probably
every
stuff I
second
missed.
again.
Look at the wall behind you, Cory.
I'll come over here and watch it with you.
No,
No.
that's
That's not
okay.
gonna-
No.
that's not
no.
gonna-
That's not adding.
What's
any-
going to help him is realizing that
It's not making the medicine any
from
sweeter.
start to finish.
No, it'll make it
If he
sweeter.
watches it from start to finish,
I get very
even though
happy
he's already
watching
seen the
that
first
movie.
half, he could legitimately say, like, "Dude, you're one of my best friends. I love you, but I cannot fucking understand this movie that you love. I've watched it all the way through." He's like,
I don't
he
think
could
he'd ever
literally
say
say,
that.
like, "I've done all I can do. There's no more that I can do."
There was it. This reminded me of Bob. There was an episode of Family Guy today, and he's like, "Oh, I can be like one of those dads who forces my kids to watch a comedy from my era that doesn't hold true today." And I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, that's Bob."
This isn't even my pick.
No,
Why am
but-
I getting raked over the coals?
But you're like, I'm like, Bob, you assigned me something from like the 60s or the 70s, and you're like, oh, but it still holds true. I'm like, no, the Pink Panther does not.
Yeah, I reached in that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
double whammy.
I will not count that the Pink Panther as being a movie in which I stumbled.
No,
Or, like,
no.
I was surprised he didn't like it. Like, no.
I like that.
So,
I like
I did
that.
not realize
More
that
of
was going
that.
through now.
What the
Yeah.
fuck was that?
I'm not sure, but I want you to do it again.
Corey recorded himself pooping, apparently.
Excellent.
I put a bunch of drops in that I didn't think were going to actually play through the mixer.
Then why'd you press the button?
I want to see if they played through.
And now you know.
I didn't think they were
I
going to
do.
play through the mixer.
And I
so
love the
pressed
fact that
button.
it sounds like it came over from Todd's microphone.
It does.
It totally did. I'm sorry,
Yep.
Todd. Hey,
That's right.
if it makes you feel any better, you got mail coming next week. I don't know what else to tell you. All right, so I think we've
I'm
got...
getting a Black Lightning doll, aren't I?
No, we're not... Did you say Black Lightning?
I did.
No. I had. I'm not even going to remind you, but for those careful listeners of the Schnozzcast who listened to episode 124, I had 3 different picks that were requests from you that I could have gone with, and I went with one of them, and it is on its way to your house.
Black Jesus,
That was not one of them.
Black Santa,
That is also not one of them. So
and Black Tooth Fairy. I think that's what it was.
Black
me-
Tooth Fairy's not
you
a
told me it
freaking
was
job.
Easter
that
Bunny.
you-
Nick, you had Todd.
And for Halloween, Count Blackula.
Nick, anytime you're ready, you had Todd for a gentleman's agreement.
Todd, have you seen 13 Reasons Why?
That's the Suicide movie, isn't it?
Why don't you just give it away for everybody? But it's
I have
not
not.
it's not a movie; it's a series. But yeah,
Yep. I haven't seen it.
watch a couple. I can't remember if they're hour long or whatever. But
You got to watch 2 hours worth. So if they're hour long, you just got to watch 2. If they're 30 minutes, got to watch 4.
wait, so how long if they're like 15 minutes? How many does he have to watch?
It's
then?
8.
Oh,
8.
Okay.
I mean, I'm no math whiz, but 2 hours divided by 15.
I'm
minutes.
no algebratician, but
Yeah. So
So
Yep.
you wanted to make me sad. Okay.
Dude,
I'm
I just had to
knocking
watch
it
That's,
off.
why, that's the reason I watched it. So next week, if somebody's going to give me Marley and Me,
I'm just knocking him out of the park. So
it might be considered.
no.
Bob is only going to get
No.
Bob is only going to get murder documentaries that never get solved.
No, fuck that shit.
Yep.
Read The Room. I gave Cory a movie based on what I felt like he would enjoy.
Yeah. I guess you kind of did.
I mean, you haven't seen it yet, but I think once you do, you'll go like, I got you. But
I hope so.
I feel like
Corey's-
what you're going.
Corey's
for.
taking a risk here, though, because if I absolutely hate it, I'm coming down ripping that flag off the wall.
Oh, you'll
Yes,
never.
totally. That is a risk. I said it was a bold choice.
Get out
but
of my home, Lebowski.
It's like a Band-Aid. Like no one can believe that you haven't seen the whole thing. So let's just.
That's where I don't agree though that it's love hate, right? It's one of those. It's just like the show you assigned me today. I didn't hate it so much as I just won't watch it again.
Well, that's one way to put it. Yes.
It doesn't make me feel any better at all. But
I just want Nick to see it all the way through.
The sad
it.
The sad part is Corey has like all but assumed. I mean, pretty much assumed this as an identity.
yes. And that's why this is a very bold pick for
Facebook
him.
name.
For you
He's
to
dressing like the guy. He's buying cups that he uses in the movie.
He's
putting flags of the guy.
But he's not
give
even
him
near as cool as the dude.
for you to give a horrible.
what's that,
review
Todd?
is
I'm sorry,
literally
you're breaking up.
To spit in his eye. It is to spurn him
Yeah.
on a core level, a core level for who he is.
Yeah.
But it's not even close. He's not. Is Corey a pothead? No.
Yeah, but
he's not the dude.
I don't think Corey has any other levels.
He
Though.
might be the dude in his own special way.
Well, okay. Then.
Todd.
Evil in my way.
Yeah, I'm canceling Todd off this call right now.
No, come on. You can take it. We can dish it out. You can take it.
Jesus Christ!
Come on now.
Well, who even invited you here, Todd?
This is funnier than Funko This.
No, wow.
And now that we're done with gentleman's agreement,
Funko This.
wow.
I think that's so stupid.
Your voice gets so operatic at the end there.
It does.
Goes up to very falsetto.
Corey,
Funko This. It's like he's
if you're new to the podcast, this is a segment in which Corey and Danielle have a unexplained affinity for Funko. I wouldn't say figures. Funko dolls.
They're not dolls.
Yeah, they are.
They're figurines.
And they're they every week we highlight which one they've wasted money on that week. So
I remember
this week, what money have we wasted on, Corey?
All right. Well, I was trying to find because
between Corey and Danielle, it kind of reminds me of like my dad when he was dating his ex. They
Go on.
They would always be like, "Oh my God, your dad loves such and such," and "Oh my God, I just love it too. This is so crazy. This is like we're meant for each other." Like it was this mentality. My aunt would always go, "Oh my God, you guys are so lucky you found each other." It's just like when they just automatically are like, "I've always loved this. So have I." And I'm like, no, they introduced it to each other. They didn't just like two ships in the night, like, "Oh my God, Funko. Like they were like, "Oh my God, how are we going to tell you two apart? We're going to have to mark one of you on the shoulder so we can't, you're so alike."
You know how you hear some people go, like, "Oh, I'm so glad you guys found each other," and like immediately you feel like a good feeling. Like, oh, that's a great compliment.
Yeah.
But then after like 30 seconds, you're like, the fuck do they mean by that? Was I so unmatchable with any other human that they're like, "Oh, Jesus Christ, I never thought you'd match with anybody," but apparently it happened. So
Stop bugging me.
you're right.
all right, play me the music again.
Oh,
Well, no, I was gonna hold on. I was gonna say, Jesus Christ, Bob. Funko This.
so this week's Funko, Corey.
This week's Funko.
Was that what you were trying to do?
No, that's not what I was trying to do.
Okay.
And I was trying to hit the button, and when I hit the button, you switched the screen again and played Funko
I didn't
This
know
again.
what you were doing. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. It was a derogatory joke about you, so you're lucky.
Woo!
My
This
mind
week's
is
Funko.
blown.
Sun shines on a dog's
Here you go,
ass.
Todd. This is for you, buddy. I know how
Holy
much.
shit.
I know how much you love.
This is Pop College, number 04,
I know how much you love the Sparties.
Michigan State Sparty. Todd, I don't know if you could see this or
Todd's
not.
dropped off the.
I see it. No, I see it, and I'm confused.
I know you are. This
Yeah.
this was for Danielle. I found this when I was out and about one day. They're very hard to come across.
Why?
Todd will tell you why.
Well,
ahead,
because
Todd.
they're so great.
Were you at the Doll Hospital and Toy Soldier Shop? Is that where you found
They
this?
sell them in
Yes.
They sell them in two places, the two bookstores at Michigan State.
I think they also have them at the American Girl store in the mall.
Oh, if I knew that, I would have gone there first.
It's also at Big Brothers Big Sisters, but you know.
Yeah. Well, dude, sorry, Todd. Sorry, I know you're a U of M fan, but Danielle is a Spartan all the way. For some reason, I don't.
For some reason,
I don't
like
agree
how
with-
you're defending her. It's insane that you're defending her and yet ripping on her in the same sentence.
I don't agree with it, but
Clearly,
Seems like just yesterday she was studying along the banks of the Red Cedar.
Well, we're actually. I think you should make a suggestion to her, Corey.
yeah,
This will kind of.
I can't wait. I can't wait to hear what this is.
Yeah.
Exactly. You should propose that when you guys decide to get married, that you get married on Michigan State weekend on that Saturday.
On the
And
50-yard
then
line,
see if she said, no, just on that weekend.
just on the okay.
And then
I won't.
if she says yes, then she's a true Sparty fan.
I won't be there. Nick was like immediately like, I won't be there.
That's what I'm talking about.
A sports themed wedding? No, thank you.
He's like, oh, best friends getting married? Not if it's their sports involved.
Yeah, no thanks.
No.
Not
mean,
worth my time.
Nope.
Well,
That's
I
what I'm
mean,
talking about.
but yeah, that
What?
was,
Wait, hold on. You didn't just say anything. You
Yeah.
said, I mean, but well,
There was a lot of-
yeah. You just said, well, yeah.
I got tripped up on my words.
Or your lack of words. You didn't say anything.
Oh yeah, lack of words.
but I mean, yeah. Well, yeah.
I was gonna say something that I didn't want to necessarily put out yet, but I want to tell Todd, but not necessarily on air. So
You understand we're on air
What
right
the
now.
fuck?
that's-
Let's take this
I mean,
offline.
she'll never hear this, but
that's what drew
Hey,
me back.
if you can read between the lines and you think you know what he's saying, then text us at 618 shocker and let us know what you think Corey's going to say.
especially if your last name is Ward.
A drunken burble text.
Yeah.
You go to the front of the line.
Well, that's fantastic. So, Pop College number 4 in the Michigan State collection, Sparty.
There you go.
Fantastic.
That's it for this week. Thank you, Todd. Much appreciated.
You don't know how much that took for Todd to clap at that.
Oh no,
I
no,
know. I
no. Hold on. The only school that I hate is Ohio State. So not a Sparty fan. I mean, Sparty's like the Lions. You're gonna love them and be disappointed every year.
Yeah, we can save that for 90-second sports.
Speaking of which,
What's
let's do that.
Hold on. I haven't even asked Todd. I was going to say that for after the break because I don't even
Oh.
know if he had. Todd, do you have a 90-second sports?
Do I have 90-second sports?
Come on, Bob.
And we see him heading in that direction. The 20. He's going for 40. And it's 90 seconds forward.
90-second sports brought to you by Schnozzcast Chrysler Jeep.
Isn't it Sneth Camp?
Sure. That's what I said.
It's Bob Schnathkamp.
That's what
right?
I said.
Schnath?
That's what I said. So Todd Dillon's going to read us off here. His
I'm going to read
take
you off what?
on the sports world, his take on the sports world in 90 seconds, which is always almost but not quite enough time. And Nick's gonna keep the time.
And I got something for you guys at the end of this. So, Nick, when you say
He gave me a little bit in the car on the way here. Just so you know how
little hand,
So glad
little,
I rode
little,
home in another car.
little hand action.
All right,
he had to use 2 furry hands, but
Todd, you ready?
I am ready.
Todd, 90-second sports starts now.
Perfect. So this week I wanted to talk about NASCAR, and so I wanted to talk about my favorite driver, Austin Dillon. He hasn't won anything this year. He's been doing really well, but you know what? I just can't leave this horse racing thing alone.
Come on.
So
Are you still sore about this horse racing thing?
I am, because at the end of the day, I feel like I got jobbed here because we watched the Kentucky Derby. We have a dude running a horse who's kidnapped his daughter and is holding her hostage. It's like a whole Rapunzel story going on. You have another dude who has a horse who wins, who's not even supposed to be in the field because dude's already won it 7 times and has been accused of cheating 17 more times. I cannot get my head around the fact that these guys let the race end. I think they need to rerun the race rather than just have the next set of horses run, because I bet a horse that would have won if the cheaters had been out of the field. Supin a Sandwich is one of the greatest racehorses in the history of racing. And I think that anybody who knows anything about horse racing should know that if a race is interrupted because someone cheated, you don't just award the other place to everybody else. The cheating affects everybody differently. Maybe if these guys had done the right thing and done their drug testing ahead of the race and then made sure that only clean horses run in the race, then my man, Supin a Sandwich, would have had
I'm sorry, Todd. We had to
winning.
cut your mic. That is 90 seconds. Unfortunately, no one can hear you.
Supin a Sandwich.
Supin a Sandwich.
Damn it.
That was the end.
Todd, well done, sir.
Well, I'm pissed.
Well, sorry, Corey, what do you have on the tail end?
No, that the sports buzzer that I.
Oh, okay. That was a drop that is.
Oh, Jesus.
There you go.
Oh,
It was way late. That was like a...
And just put your feet up, kick back, and wait for us to return. But in the meantime, you're going to hear some music and some friends of ours crowing about the Schnozzcast a little bit. We'll be back in 15 minutes. Welcome back to episode 125 for Schnozzcast. Oh, it's been one of those days today.
Yeah.
We
We're
won't even-
going to bring in Todd on the video.
Was that on video, Corey? Could
It
I
was.
go back and watch that?
Yes.
Yes.
I aim to please.
We're back.
I aim to please, Nick Vader.
There we go. Todd's in. Todd, you there, buddy?
Yeah.
I got a thumbs up, but I
Excellent.
didn't hear
Okay.
anything.
All right.
Well, he's doing audio the first half
That's
and
what you wanna do
just
on
video the
Audio
second half.
podcast. Yeah.
No, he's
The thumbs up.
he's talking
Ladies
to the
and
mic.
gentlemen, our good friend George Costanza.
Todd, I don't know what you did, buddy, but it's not coming through.
All right. Well, we're going to work that out in the background. In the meantime, real quick for Midnight Burbling, I had a couple of notes from, this goes back a few episodes ago, but I just wanted to follow up. So we had talked at one point about what was the hold on.
Yep. No.
I can actually pull this up.
You're sounding like Cory now.
Danielle was assigned
Wow, thank you.
Lot Lizard by Cory back in late April. And I had brought up an HBO series that I thought was really similar that had aired around the time. So it turns out that there was one, and it was called Hookers at the Point.
Yes, I like it.
In 2002 on HBO.
There were hookers at Cedar Point.
It was based at Hunts Point in the South Bronx. So,
Oh, you know who was there? Who's from South Bronx?
who?
Hookers.
J-Lo.
KRS-One.
And
And KRS-One?
didn't she sing that
Yes.
song? Ladies of the Night. Whoa.
I'm not sure if I was the only one who saw this series, but I feel like I was.
I'm just going to breeze right past
It
that.
was on HBO.
Yes.
I don't know J-Lo. That's fine.
Well, I don't
You know
know her
Jennifer
either,
Lopez.
personally.
But I also want to say a follow-up on Mr. Boogedy.
Yeah, Mr. Boogedy.
Mr. Boogedy was from
listening.
Was from 1986. It was 45 minutes long, and it aired as an episode of the Disney Sunday movie.
Oh.
It is currently available.
How about that?
It is currently available on Disney Plus if you're interested.
Everyone is.
And there was a sequel.
Doesn't age well.
There was a sequel. Sorry, I guess the I wrote this down. I guess the
Were you trying to write Dayquil?
the phrase, the catchphrase from Mr. Boogedy was "Boogedy Boogedy Boo."
Yeah, boogity boogity boo.
How
And
about that?
There was a sequel called "The Bride of Boogedy."
Oh,
Have
God.
you seen it?
No.
You haven't seen it?
I have not seen Bride
Please,
of Boogedy.
someone give Nick on the Gentleman's Agreement "Bride of Boogedy."
You have had to have seen it yourself. You can't assign something you haven't seen.
That is
That's very
an
true.
unfair but true.
That's a true rule. But if you're really a master of your domain and
Go watch it.
you really want to give me a good shot to the ribs, then you're going to go home and you're going to painstakingly make yourself watch Bride of Boogedy.
Yeah.
And then you're going to be like, Nick, this week you have Bride of Boogedy.
That is very true.
Seems like a true friend would really do that.
Very true.
True comedian would do that.
Is that what it seems like?
I know that's what it's like. And Cory, if you could not leave a container cup of saliva with chew in it on the table for weeks so it evaporates into my clean air in my home, I would appreciate that.
Oh, it doubles as an air freshener.
Yeah.
Probably
Exactly.
wintergreen, wasn't it?
It's wonderful. Smells like a truck stop.
Wintergreen
down in my
and
basement.
insides. Exactly. Wintergreen and
Wintergreen
insides.
and insides,
Yeah.
like entrails.
Innards.
Entrails.
Yeah.
Innards. Okay.
It smells like wintergreen beard mouth in my basement, like a big barnyard.
And before we get into, I think we're gonna do a little friends trivia, Cory.
I like that.
That's weird. Don't say that.
What?
I
What's
like
weird?
that.
I like that. But first, this episode of the podcast is sponsored by Nabisco, makers of Oreo brand cookies.
No, stop this.
What?
We're not doing that
Why are we not doing that?
because we're not sponsored by them.
No, we're totally not sponsored by them.
I get that.
Yeah,
It's
we're
also,
giving them free pub. Don't they like that? Is it all press good press?
no, not always, Todd. Not always.
Cory's saying not all press is good press.
Yeah, O-press. That's not good. I was told earlier today I could not say things like O-press. I was
what
told by
depress?
Bob that I should have said
I thought you meant
impress.
impress, but you legitimately said no, oppress, and I'm like, okay, I know what that means.
I was trying to pronounce Oprah.
You fail.
I was trying to pronounce
massive fail.
I was trying to pronounce like the plural, like if there were many Oprahs.
Yeah, it's a bunch of
Opress?
Oprah.
Yeah.
No, it's just a bunch of Oprah.
Okay. All right. So, Nick, do you want to introduce this segment so that people know what we're doing?
Yeah, it's I've watched a lot of Friends, and my friend went and bought a board game that asks me about how much Friends I've watched.
It's a segment called "Could It Be Any More Trivial?" in which Nick Bader tries to match wits against the deck of cards and see who knows more about Friends.
And in all
the
actuality,
deck of cards or Nick.
And in all actuality, it couldn't come at a better time for their reunion on HBO.
Is Mary complaining yet?
I'm sorry, Todd, that came over the mic. We're on an audio podcast. Thank God you don't have a mute button over it.
Oh, damn it.
We're actually thinking about having a watch party over at Nick's house for the Friends reunion.
No, we were not.
Yes.
But
Yes.
Yeah, I asked
well,
Nick.
you can be here. then.
I'm like, Nick, we should do this.
Yeah, we should, because I don't have HBO.
Yeah. So he
So you
requires
need-
me here to.
So you need Bob to
Yeah.
log into HBO.
I mean,
Yeah, I sure do.
That's how that works.
Nick, if it makes any difference, I have pirated HBO. I can give you a login. It's fine.
Okay.
But he won't.
You know
be
how many
here-
times
he won't be
both
here to
of you-
watch it with you?
Both of you have been like, oh, I've got all these fucking TV channels that I can watch. I'll give you the login.
I'll send
And
it to you right
never,
now.
ever fucking happens.
No, I've
Ever.
never said I'll give you the login.
You
I-
said
not
you're
once.
like
I
you said
will
it.
give you the login.
I've said
Bob-
I'll loan
Bob,
you
are
the
you
disc.
gonna go?
100 times.
Head to head with me,
Yeah.
trying to match wits on something you may or may not have said.
Yeah.
Because you will always be wrong.
I have never
You
said I'll
can't
give you the
remember.
login. No, I absolutely remember.
No,
I will never give you the login
No.
for everything I have. But
That
I have like hundreds of discs that I'm absolutely willing to bring over.
And if I can't find one, I'll
To
give you my
defray
login.
No, that I've never said.
All right. So what color?
Okay. Now that you guys are done with your Tom fucking fucker.
I just hope the FCC's not listening in on this.
No, we're not monitored by the FCC, and we are an explicit podcast. It's red.
Oh, that hasn't happened in a while.
Yeah.
All right.
Unfortunately. Unfortunately for me, red is today.
This is riveting audio content.
No one else is allowed to say riveting today. Cory said it twice. Bob just said it twice. We're done with riveting. Find up new words. I understand that I loaned you my rivet gun, and you're very excited to talk about rivets. But it's enough already with the riveting.
Oh, let's
Question 1.
open up a new tab on my browser, thesaurus.com.
Which friend is
Riveting.
an actor?
I'm sorry?
Which friend is an actor?
Oh, Joey. Wow.
I think my mom, who's never seen an episode of Friends, could have guessed that one. It's always Joey.
Question 2.
Uh-huh.
How much did the Friends win in the Powerball lottery?
Yeah, I don't even know. 1.3 million.
Wow. You're
Oh, like how much they okay, hold on. So how much were
Cory's got
how much were they supposed I was thinking of like what the Powerball was, but how much did they actually win?
yes.
Okay, so it was I remember Phoebe got super excited about it and she was like, "Oh my god, we won." And she's like, "How much?" And it was like $10 or $9 or something like that. And he's like, "Oh, it's 75 cents a piece or whatever." So what was it? $3?
In a Powerball?
$3, yeah.
It was $3, but I can't give you that one because you already guessed. way too
No,
many others.
don't give it to me. But it was $3. She's like, "Oh, we each get 50 cents." She's like,
Yeah.
"Isn't that exciting?" And so Monica's like, "Phoebe, since you've never won anything, you can have my 50 cents." And-
Cory. So end the question on the right sound.
Yes.
yeah, we already
Like he didn't get it.
he already
Oh.
did it twice. Yeah,
Yeah,
But the last sound everybody heard was ding.
yeah.
There, thank you.
So she's like, "Oh, you can have my 50 cents and you can have my 50 cents." And they went all the way around to Ross, and Ross is just like looking off into the distance.
Question 3.
Yeah.
Which friend would say that communism is theory that doesn't pan out?
Communism is a theory that doesn't pan out.
Which friend would say that communism is a theory that doesn't pan out?
Trying to say communism without slurring it. I love it.
Communism.
Love it. Communism.
Joey.
Nice, buddy.
See? I'm
Question-
2-1 too, and I guess Joey each one.
Question 4. Which friend has freakishly small feet?
That's also Joey.
Yep.
And question
Joey?
5.
Sorry.
Which friend speaks first in the pilot episode? Oh, wow. This is
Monica.
deep.
Wow.
Nice, sir.
4 to 5.
Nice.
Yeah, three Joeys and a Monica. Nice.
I eventually
Well
got the
played.
$3.
Well played. That I didn't think you were going to get that last one.
I'm sorry?
I didn't think you were going to get the last one.
Is Monica Courtney Cox?
Next, Existential Question of the Week.
Yes, Monica's Courtney Cox. Nick's existential question of the week. Oh, hold on. Oh, I thought I had a burp. Never mind. So, this question of this week is, if you could invent one new home appliance, what would that home appliance do for you?
Sorry. Not what would it be? What would it do for you?
I mean, yeah, we want to know what it is, but really what it is, since it doesn't exist, would entail you telling us what it does. I mean, you can't be like, oh, a schmoozle. Well, a schmoozle. Say no more.
Sorry, Todd. Schmoozle's out.
Yeah.
I mean, you could just,
I got one. I don't know what it's called, but I got one.
well, hopefully it's not schmoozle because
Todd, if it's a device that takes food off of everyone's plate so you can have the first bite, I'll be really upset and a little happy at the same time.
a device. Repeat the question one more time for the listeners
If you,
and for Todd's clarifying question.
yeah, because he will ask one.
It will.
If you could invent one new home appliance, what would it do?
Todd, what do you got?
Oh, I get to go first?
Well, you can't. If you got something, sure. If not, you could.
I do.
You could defer.
I do. No.
Okay.
I'm calling it the prep chef. I love to cook. I love to grill. But and even tonight I did shish kebabs. The part that sucks for me is prep. So peeling, chopping. So if I could invent a new appliance, it'd be a thing that you put whatever in it and it peels it, cleans it, chops it to what you want. Like just put it in and it does all the work. You just tell the thing what it is. Like beets, never getting your hands dirty with beets again. Never ever having to slice carrots and celery. I'm all over that.
Hang on. Todd. How many times are you slicing beets a week?
Once, twice.
A week?
Have you ever had grilled beets, son? You need to get your game on.
Grill.
The answer is no.
You're telling me grilled beets are the way to go.
Word. Just a little bit of salt and pepper.
Dude, I don't know why I'm not believing this right now. First of all, I hate beets.
You're missing out, man. Yeah,
There you go. That's why. Because you
Again,
hate
you don't like
Todd,
a lot of people don't like jarred pickled things. That's okay. I like pickled beets, but
Todd,
if you haven't had a beet, a little bit of olive oil,
Todd,
salt and pepper on the grill, you're missing out.
All right.
Todd.
Hold on. You guys can't. You got to stop talking over each other.
And until I get actual, we get a picture confirmation of this.
Gotcha.
Like that. It's just that easy.
Yep.
You grill beets every day.
Yeah. Twice a week.
All right. Okay. So if it was twice a week, so when was the last time you grilled beets?
Yo, it better be within.
What's today?
I know exactly.
It's Saturday.
Better be within 3.5
Thursday.
days.
Exactly. Well, when's the week start? Monday or Sunday?
Monday.
Yeah. We'll start Monday.
Oh, so Wednesday and Friday.
Okay. So Wednesday and Friday, Todd. If I don't have a picture of grilled beets by Thursday afternoon,
Then what?
you're off the podcast. You're off the podcast.
Oh, my
Okay.
God.
Jesus.
That's serious.
I grill them
Todd,
twice a week.
don't-
Won't be a problem.
Don't listen to that shit.
Todd, just
And-
so
and-
you're aware.
We should have been throwing the podcast long ago for much less than
And
that.
I don't want a full beet sitting on a grill. I want actual.
Not. Corey, I don't know why you
Does
picked
Corey know what a
this hill
beet
to
is?
climb.
Think so.
Exactly. I don't know why you picked this hill to climb. Literally, you slice them up.
He's
and you
thinking
put a
about
little
those
olive oil,
headphones.
salt and pepper. No, I'm serious. I'm telling you, grilled beets. That's good. Literally, if you don't like beets, because everybody had them out of the jar.
Dude,
I get it out of the can.
Why would
Dude? I'm telling you.
those are so expensive? Why would anyone?
Why
ever,
would Dr. Dre put all his
What-
money in that?
Why would
I don't
anyone
understand.
grill headphones? They're so fucking expensive.
Yeah.
I was telling you, culinary neophytes. Nick, you should know better. The beet
I
is a
could
strong
see where you would want to appeal to my
ingredient.
infinite wisdom on this, but I also hate beets.
Have you had them grilled?
I don't eat them because they taste like dirt.
But he understands what beets are.
And I understand what the
that's
taste
one
This is
level
like
deeper than Cory.
hold on a second. This is the Jason Gravel principle, I call it. Nobody on the podcast other than one person will know him.
Nobody cares who your principal was.
Well, but the principle, here's why I call it the Jason Gravel principle. Most everybody in the universe loves corn. But Jason Gravel hated corn. And I'm like, how can you hate corn? Like, it's not good for you. And like, it comes in so many forms. How could it be so terrible? He's like, no, I just hate corn. When my mom served corn to us at dinner, she'd open a can of corn, dump it in a pot, and then serve it just warm. And I'm like, well, your mom didn't put any butter in it? No. Did she put any salt, pepper, sugar, anything in it? No. And I'm like, well, that's why you hate corn, because your mom was a shitty cook. Beets have the same Jason Gravel principle, and I would love the opportunity to show you some stuff that you haven't had, and I'll change your mind about beets.
So I will say this: when it comes to food, I will try something once. And if it's some different recipe, I'll definitely try it for sure. But beets are disgusting.
Todd, aren't beets a delicacy for your libido?
I'm not sure about that. I know they're a mess for your sink, and again, that's what, and they're a pain in the ass to peel because then your hands are purple for that's why I want that.
I'm talking about payoff in the bedroom.
I don't know. I think so. Maybe. What purple doesn't make your wiener hard?
I'm sorry.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
What? I'm sorry. So the statement was, what purple doesn't make your wiener hard?
Doesn't make wiener hard. I didn't think there was a your in there.
I said your. There was a your. There was a your. Is
grape drink like rustled into that?
Like Tang?
No, it's just no. It's called grape drink.
Grape Tang.
I thought it was purple drink.
Sometimes, yeah, it's
you mean purple drank? Or purple
I've actually gone to a store and seen a box that looked like an old school milk box where you have to like open up the paper top.
Oh, it's purple drink.
And it was called purple drink.
Purple drank.
No, there was no A.
No. People in the know call it purple drink.
Bob, you're embarrassing me right now.
I'm embarrassed as well.
Yeah. Are you? Yeah. Okay.
This is really uncomfortable.
Sorry, Todd. Why do I feel like we've got another echo?
I know there's an echo, and I see Cory like in a big freaking Max Headroom Matrix style
cardboard box with a.
Okay,
Cory's futzing around.
Cory.
Put it back.
There it is.
There we go.
Yes. You were making things echo because you were trying to.
He went into God mode
in the live show.
God mode.
He did. He wanted to be God mode.
You could explain that for lots of different things that happen in the podcast, but that would give Cory an unexplained level of confidence and
Cory,
cockiness. I think that he doesn't deserve.
Hey, Cory.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
I'm just saying.
What would your appliance do in your house that you are
what
creating?
New invention? What was the question?
I think that's my shtick.
Clarifying question.
If you could invent one new home appliance, what would it do?
Clean up dog hair.
Yeah?
Yeah.
They make those called the Roomba.
That's actually
word for iRobot.
No. Not just on
your robot.
Not on the floor. Just everywhere.
Where else is the dog hair? Like on the walls?
If you have dogs, the dog hair is everywhere.
On the couch, on my fucking sandals,
on your sandwich. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
if you get yourself an iRobot, you won't have to worry about it migrating to your couch.
Todd, it's not going to climb up the couch and start vacuuming the seats, behind the couch.
You know who would though is your weekly maid if she came like every other week, and you spent like $35.
Oh yes, that maid. Yeah, I forgot.
No.
Clearly, you haven't seen the iRobot with the quadcopter.
Stop saying robot. Like ROBIT.
No.
That's not how it's spelled.
I clean.
I did
Todd,
say it.
Todd, apparently you're really upsetting Bob with that that comment. So
I don't even know what the hell he's talking about. That's how you say it, robot.
No. You're killing me.
yeah, no. If
You're
if I could have someone clean
Killing me.
all the hair out of
Consuelo.
dog hair, that would be the most phenomenal thing ever.
Well, I think you have to show Danielle how to do that.
I've tried.
Danielle, see this? This is a brush.
Now, Todd, you're just
And
laughing
this is
because Mary's there and you feel like you have to laugh.
And
No,
this is-
Mary's not here, but I was actually thinking, I'm like, so we need a new, she needs a new Ojibwe name that has freaking, includes the house on the back end. Like, whatever it was,
Can
Wimatanye,
you-
I'm a Pande, I'm going to clean the shit up.
Did you have an Ojibwe name for Todd?
And this
He did.
And this long brush on a stick is called a broom.
But not for Mary. You say you want more for Mary?
No, Mary's not a part of the podcast, so we can't give her one.
That's a shame.
But if I were to, it would be woman who sees man about a horse.
And how? What's the actual Ojibwe way to say that?
Well, I am not fluent in Ojibwe, so I'd have to look this up. And it's Ojibwe.
Exactly.
Okay.
Oh,
I was hoping to make something up.
Ojibwe robots.
yeah, we're gonna have to cut
Robots?
the part where Bob is doing the native scream sound.
It's very
dance.
racist.
Yeah, we're gonna have to cut that.
That's
out.
so racist that you said that.
Oh, well, I know. I
Had
know.
you not described it,
Really
we
circling the
would've been
drain
fine.
here, guys. So Bob, what would your device be, and what would it do?
I've given this a lot of thought,
I'm sure you have not.
and I would like a device that would immediately
Tell you the things you forgot.
get rid of the things in my fridge that had passed the expiration date. Because
A robot.
I have to.
Which
I have
a
two
robot.
kids.
which
I have
are
two
only
You
kids.
can do that with the barcodes.
I have two kids.
and which are only like 3 things. I've seen your fridge.
Yeah, it's like milk, pickles,
it's
more
not-
pickles,
And paint. Yeah, milk, pickles, paint.
yeah, and a small container of cheese.
Exactly.
It's not.
Sometimes,
and some takeout. And then some takeout from the local halal spot. Exactly.
Ta-
Paintbrushes.
You know what you
Halal.
won't see?
Hang on, Todd.
Paintbrushes,
Todd,
halal, pickles.
Todd, did Bob ever tell you that was my uncle? That was the one coming over and banging the house.
I decided that she should remain nameless. You have clearly decided he should not. And so
You have named names, sir.
I'm fine with it. I'm fine
Cory,
with it.
now that Cory has.
I didn't name names. I'm just saying it's my uncle. I have several of them still
you?
alive.
Okay.
Actually,
At one
nope,
point, didn't-
only one.
At
so-
one point, didn't you call Bob your uncle as well?
Uncle
No,
cousin.
he's my uncle cousin.
Yeah.
This family keeps growing.
Yeah, it happens.
It's a tangled
But
web
yes,
that we weave.
Todd, that was my uncle that came over and did that for Bob.
Scotty Ward has entered the room.
Hey, Scotty Ward,
He said, "We need more lemon pledge."
please send more horribly spelled texts,
Horribly spelled.
and we will
Not-
we
that-
will
those- that wasn't
respond
even
to
a-
them exactly the way we did before.
That wasn't even a sentence.
Yeah, the
That
voice.
was,
The voicemail worked really well, honestly,
Yeah.
because
Yeah, so-
we couldn't make heads or
so
tails from.
heads up, Scotty Moore. Don't do speech to text, and just type out what you want to say. And by
Yeah.
the way, and read it, proofread it before you send it.
And
is this
Pretend
guy
like it's a
anyway?
paper.
And that's who's supposed to come over on the podcast.
Yeah.
Who is he?
Holy fuck!
But
But
dude,
to be fair,
To be fair.
he's coming over, and
you guys are great with these drops.
he's
are
gonna
slow.
sit in the podcast.
to be fair,
To be fair, he's coming over to sit in the podcast and talk, not necessarily to,
What's he going to talk about? And who is he?
I feel
Also-
like he's going to talk like he
Also-
writes out messages.
Also, I do have to point out that if you're going to leave a voicemail, make sure that it's not when you're at the Fraternal Order of Eagles on Canasta night. Yeah.
Dude, it literally sounded like he was
Double
he was-
shimmy.
He was.
Yeah, you're sitting in a Tigers
FOE
game
hall of some sort.
during the playoffs, and you're standing on right behind.
Actually, no.
And you
Let's
lost me.
let's correct that.
Yeah.
Anyone else can call in if they're at a Tigers game. That doesn't matter. They can call in, except for Scotty Ward.
What kind of game are they at?
Who
Tigers
is this
game,
guy?
Red Wings game. It's fine. Anyone else except for him.
I'm with you. No, I totally agree. He should not get a pass. Scotty, you've look, one screw up too many.
Scotty says misrepresented.
One screw up too many.
No, misrepresented by whom? By yourself? Because that's who said the
He
text.
self-proclaimingly called himself Scotty Ward.
Okay.
Was
that a gnome
singling out
We
nobody's
have-
in the crowd to freaking harangue?
Was that
Who is this person?
We have now spent way too much time talking about Scotty.
I know, like 3/4 of the episode is like, this is the Gomer incident. And I don't even know who this guy is.
Nobody
Todd,
does.
Yeah.
please keep that up because we're not going to know who he is when he even
And
comes
keep
over
talking
here.
about the Scotty Moore thing.
Anyway,
He's going to be a hitchhiker.
to answer your
Gomer.
question,
Yeah.
sir, I would want a device that right before my eggs are going to go bad, my lunch meat's going to go bad, my hummus is going to go bad, my yogurt's going to go bad. My
You don't
milk's
have
gonna
all
go bad.
those things in your fridge.
Alert! I did. I absolutely do. And those are the things that most often I'm like, oh fuck, that's already gone bad. And
Dude.
I think Samsung
Dude.
actually makes that already.
so
They don't.
And I'm not being.
No, Samsung makes
No,
a
I
fridge
totally-
with cameras on the
They have
inside
smart refrigerators.
that labels everything
That'd be
and
amazing.
sends you a text message when it's about to go bad.
Yes.
that'd be amazing. But invent something for those of us without new fridges, without new refrigerators, who would like to know that information.
Hey,
Well,
Bob.
you just go
Bob.
with that new fridge.
Yeah.
So we got to talk off. I have an app idea for exactly what you want that is incredible. We got to talk.
Okay. Todd, see me after class.
Yes. Yeah. You
I'm
bring
seeing
this up
class.
now.
Well, I don't want to put it on the airwaves because people are going to beat me to the punch. I got to get
Yeah,
somebody to
because
fill
fuck
this
that.
bitch
This
up.
might be $1 million.
I got a winner,
idea.
winner.
You can't just throw that out there in a
$1
podcast.
billion.
So my
say $1
idea
million idea.
for my kitchen appliance,
$1 million.
I know everybody's bated breath here, but it would be something, not someone, but something that would clean up after all my jackass friends leave each podcast.
Isn't that you?
I need something else to do that, so I don't
called
have
a
to spend.
Something who's not someone who's
With
not
the quadcopter
you.
No.
attachment.
No, there's no Roomba that can do this. It's
It doesn't suck up chew spit.
3 hours of cans.
Well,
and chew spit,
to be clear,
chew spit,
to be-
and sticky
honest,
sticky
it's-
floors.
it's a
and
it's a
reinstalling
moving target every week.
reinstalling furniture that's come off the wall.
It's not
and,
necessarily
yeah.
the same task every
Oh
week.
God, no. It's basically my home slowly falling apart.
You need a jack of all trades.
No, you need a robot.
No,
Yeah, I do.
That is not a thing. Robots don't have eyes in the name. There's
Working.
You need a
There's
robot.
a
You
robot.
need a robot name.
Working.
Robot.
No,
a
robot
maid.
is not a thing. Arthur C. Clarke would disagree.
I don't
with
know
you,
where we go. I don't know where we go from here. If you don't,
sir. Yeah, no, I
if you don't know how
do.
to pronounce.
There's no
robots.
fucking robots. That's where I'm going.
Listen,
Do
you
not
need a robot made.
do not pass go. Do not collect $200. That's where I'm going. No
Nick,
robots.
you and I are on the same page, right? You need a robot made.
Yeah, absolutely. Todd, did you happen to see our promo for Breaking Backboards, our episode on Facebook and Instagram? Did you happen to see that promo?
I didn't.
You didn't. So for the
You
listeners,
son of a bitch.
for the listeners,
God. You're supposed to be part of the fucking podcast.
Yeah, you're literally the name of the podcast. The name of the episode, Breaking Backwards, is a shout out to you.
all you had to say there was yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
but I'm not a liar. Damn
loved
it!
Yes,
Like,
and
no, I
I
didn't see
loved
it.
it.
Nah,
More of
didn't
that,
see it.
please.
Okay.
That's all you had to say.
So Todd, I'm gonna give you this and the listeners. So if you haven't listened to the high quality audio from our podcast, go to wherever you get your podcast, your favorite podcast.
Yeah, and for this podcast, now we're going to play you back the audio from that episode.
I had to say it was great.
Anyone else? Anyone
Oh,
else
we
have
should.
Anyone else have anything to say before
Hang
I
on.
finish talking?
Let me try. No, I'm good.
No,
Go ahead.
everyone's
Go ahead.
good.
Yeah.
We're good.
Okay, so if you haven't listened to the high fidelity audio content that we have, go to where you get your favorite podcasts and take a listen to us. So this is just a sneak peek at our episode Breaking Backboards.
A hunky teacher that all your girlfriends talked about after class.
No, he was just like fun and goofy. He always wore like crazy ties with his shirts.
The old crazy tie guy.
He was just a
That's
fun
how they start the
teacher.
flirting.
Did he have a sport coat?
Todd.
No. Didn't wear a sports coat.
No sports coat.
Tweed patches on the.
There you go.
On the elbows.
No.
Corduroys.
No.
With jeans.
Oh. No pants. Crazy tie.
I'm a history teacher.
Crazy tie, no pants.
I'm professional.
That's how you get the favorite teacher of the year.
I can also have fun.
Exactly. Do you want any beers?
Here's this wine cooler.
But I was in 6th grade.
Don't even use my full name. Call me Mr. K.
Exactly.
Guys have issues.
Sorry, Danielle.
It's fine.
So that's breaking backboards.
I forgot the name of the episode. I did listen to that. I laughed my ass off earlier. I'm sorry about that. I loved it.
Just call me Mr. K.
All you have to say is yes, Todd. All you have to say is yes.
So when I saw that you had picked that particular clip, it was probably, 60 seconds?
Yeah, it's always a minute. Yep.
Okay. It's tough because which 60 seconds from a 2-hour podcast do you pick? But that one in particular was one that we weren't really sure if Danielle was laughing with us or not with us.
Oh, no, she was not laughing with us.
But I asked her after, I'm like, are you good? She's like, oh, I'm fine.
Yeah, but she also said she was good about a lot of things that she doesn't like.
No, that's true. That is true.
No, that one.
She's fine, you guys. She loves you. She loves the podcast. She loves everything. Everything's fine.
Okay.
I did because I started out with was he a tender kisser? I think I started the segment.
Oh yeah, there was some folded arms. She was not happy about that. But
yeah, I went straight to the gutter.
But no, that was good. Luckily, it was super easy to find that because a couple months ago I had explained this exact issue of so for the listeners that don't know, we have a program that we use to populate these audio files, and in order to find them to plug them in, you literally just looks up that RSS code or whatever for our podcast. So it's really cool, but when you're doing it on a phone, it's really difficult to navigate. So you really need like the exact minute and second that something is said. Luckily, I've told this problem several times to my good friend Bob, and he said, hold on. I'm going to stop you right there.
I don't think you did, but
I'm going to start writing down the times that anything funny happens, and then I'll let you know those times so you don't have to ever do that again. I said, thanks, Bob. And that never happened, ever. So now I still have to search through hours of podcasts. And then when I tell him about it, he tells me, oh, good, that's what I have to do every week, every time I do my editing. And I'm like, what? So do you want to be helpful or not helpful? I don't understand.
Okay. Hang on. This is groundbreaking.
Hang on. It's groundbreaking.
Yeah,
okay. What appliance is this?
Scotty Moore said
What appliance is this?
Scotty Moore said he never texted.
No, he didn't. Scotty, what's his face did?
Ward.
Scotty Ward.
What's his face?
Scotty Ward did.
That's one and the same.
Oh yeah, they're the same. It's a nom de plume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's trying to go back on his text now.
Sure is, buddy.
So this Scotty,
I
sorry,
can't
man.
wait for you to pick the.
We can play the voicemail again.
The 1 minute out of this episode.
Todd,
we did
Todd
talk
is
about
vexed.
Gomer.
Todd is very vexed.
Dude,
I am.
Keep that text because when he's coming through town, apparently, which he's going to again, and he's going to be here.
Why is he going through towns? Is he a sex trafficker? What is he doing going through town?
Todd, apparently he is. Bob said to me. He
told me he's coming through in 2 weekends.
That's exactly what Bob told me. He's like, Gomer's coming through town in another 2 weekends. If he's going to actually be here.
It's getting to the point where more of Bob's friends have been in my basement than my friends.
They're shady.
It's getting kind of scary.
He's coming through with a load of brown tie weed.
I mean, dude, have a reunion of sorts. Meet up, get it out of your system, and just be done with it.
Yes.
Don't keep bringing them to my basement.
I'm not sure I want that. I'm not sure I want to do that.
Oh, by the way, the comment I was going to make earlier where you hit the wrong button and cut me off and changed the subject was you were talking about good friends or something like that. And I wanted to bring up one of your good friends and co-creator of the Schnozzcast, Mr. Dr. Phil Anton. Excuse me.
Sorry, I just had to play that.
What in the fuck?
What just fell?
What in the actual fuck was that?
What just fell?
That's horrible. Horrible.
Not the noise. Something fell.
That was my vape.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm concerned about the noise.
No,
it was all horrible.
Oh, I got plenty of them here.
So anyhow,
It's like a bad Benny Hill episode.
Bob's.
Okay.
And that's episode 125 of
Yep. Thanks for joining
the
us.
Schnozzcast. All right.
I'm muted
Sorry,
now.
continue.
Yeah, should I?
I'm not really sure because I don't know what you're going to say.
I mean, it's really not that great anymore.
Okay.
But maybe next week.
Maybe, okay.
Yeah. Maybe
Next week?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Moving along.
Fair enough.
Well, I really don't have any other choice here but then to go to another segment of Mixtape Mashup in which we're looking at the top 25 albums from 1991.
Oh, thank God. We're not doing sitcoms this week?
No, top 25
Okay. All right.
25 albums.
All right.
1991.
I'm okay with that then.
Are you?
Yeah.
As long as you're okay with it.
That's all that matters.
That's all I was thinking about.
I would hope so.
All right. So these are from 1991. I think we left off with 1990, Rolling Stone top songs, but these are the top albums, not the songs.
Okay, albums. So the artists we're focusing on.
Singer-songwriter.
Okay.
Right. So just the top 25. So number 25, Joni Mitchell, Night Ride Home. Has anyone ever listened to that album?
No.
No. Do you name? Because
Right.
is there? I'm hoping there's a song on it that we know, though, right?
No. None of these are songs. They're just albums. So
Okay.
we could talk about songs from the albums, which is great. But if you've never listened to the entire album at all, like that one, and I'm with you, right? I'm with you. I didn't even know there was such an album existed. So we can just move on. So number 24, Bob Seger, Silver Bullet, and the Silver Bullet Band, The Fire Inside.
Nope.
There's no song from that.
I know. I mean, I don't know.
Huge. Right.
I'm gonna flip a coin and say I know a song on it, but I couldn't tell you what albums they're on.
Okay.
I don't have the Seeger collection. That's why album sucks.
Dude. Okay, I can't win here.
You can't.
All right. Well, let's keep on pressing forward then. Number 23, Bryan Adams, Waking Up the Neighbors.
I'm sure I know a song on that album.
This is in 1991. This is the 23rd.
I was a wide-eyed 12-year-old.
I love how Cory looks at me like I made this list up. Like, oh,
no, I'm
going to
saying-
put my favorite albums in this slot.
I'm not saying you made the list up. I get that it's a pre-made list and it's something that's already done and said with.
Yeah.
The idea, though, is we should at least let it be something that we've all heard or seen.
So
or
I
read
should
the
change
names of the songs on the album.
Right.
I'm not.
So, dude, when we did the first 90s,
okay,
when we went by song was good.
Well,
Album,
yeah, and even
bad.
still, we didn't.
Can we just do a list where like Nick isn't like cackling like a mad witch in the background?
I mean,
that'd be great.
For at this point, let's go back to the sitcoms because
I can absolutely do that.
No, don't.
I can.
That was
in a
that
heartbeat.
was,
I could do that.
That was terrible. That was absolutely terrible.
Yeah. So these aren't going to be much. 1991 was not a great year for albums. I feel.
But still, at the end of the day, like if you name a Metallica album, yes, I've heard of it, but I couldn't tell you that I've heard every song.
That might be only one album on this entire list. So, dude.
So what?
We have to have content that is actually relevant to people.
Okay. Well, and I was gonna say,
right,
I've heard of the artists.
I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, no.
So I brought up the Billboard year-end Hot 100 singles of 1991.
Okay,
there we go.
This might be better.
There we go.
All right. So we're just going to go, not the top 100. We're just going to go the top 25.
Okay.
Fuck the last
Wait,
75.
hang on. So,
yeah.
Hey, just before you do that, though,
down.
wait. But who is number 26?
I Don't Want to Cry by Mariah Carey.
Okay, I'm good.
I know.
That's a good anchoring spot.
Anchoring
so
spot?
not gonna be pissed.
Okay, great. All right, so we're going to start with number 25. This is from Billboard, the Billboard Top 100.
Okay.
This is the top 25 songs of 1991. Number 25, Hold You Tight by Tara Kemp.
I do the song. It's
you do you?
Yeah.
I can't think of the rhythm to it, but I know I've heard it before.
It's terrible, but yes, I know that.
It's terrible. Well, that's why you know it. Number 24, Romantic by Karen White. I
can't say
never heard right. But number 23, Joyride by Roxette.
Yeah.
Nick?
I know Roxette.
Joyride? Roxette?
I think you're thinking of Slow Ride by Foghat.
That is.
No.
Okay, so
I know.
number 22, Emotions by Mariah Carey.
Again, the Bee Gees.
In the word of a broken
let's keep your mic muted for now. Number 21, Justify My Love, Madonna.
No,
yep.
No.
Yeah.
That is very erotic.
That was worth a segment right there. I mean, we can stop right now.
What a creepy old man thing to say.
Very erotic. It was very good.
Number 20, Good Vibrations.
Yes.
By Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch, featuring some lady
the Funky Bunch.
Lolietta Holloway.
Hang on. I don't know if you guys watched The Masked Singer.
No,
I have not.
No.
Todd. God damn.
Please don't assign it to me.
If you got something, put it up.
I've seen 15 seconds of the trash.
If you got something, put it up in the air. We're doing a shot.
Oh, Jesus.
Cheers.
Todd, sorry.
That was fast. Hey, hold on. I get to the pour yet.
Hold on.
Sometimes you don't really do shots with us because you
Did I
usually
hear you were drinking Gentleman Jack?
I am.
All right. So
I'm ready.
So hold on. So audience members, if you're new to the podcast, generally what we do here is a couple of times during the episode, 2 or 3, let's say 4, well, let's just say 5.
Or 6.
We frequently do shots. So every now and again, especially if you're listening to the high def audio, you can, if you're listening to us on Stitcher, Spotify, Pandora, or anywhere where you get a podcast, you have the ability to pause us. So right now we're going to do a shot, and we'd love for you to join us. So right now you should hit pause now, and now you're back, and you've got something to do a shot with us with. So here we go. We're going to do a shot of Fireball, except for Uncle Todd, who's going to do Gentleman Jack. So please join us.
Jesus.
Cheers.
Salute.
You left a trail of breadcrumbs before you started down that toast.
Thanks for shitting on my toast while I'm doing a shot.
Don't shit on a toast.
It's the only time you've been quiet since I've been talking. Oh!
You've been talking for a while, so.
I can't.
Number 19, Love Will Never Do Without You by Todd.
I have no idea.
Janet. Sorry, I don't know why I'm suckered in by that every time. Janet Jackson.
All right, yeah. All Janet Jackson. I'm down. I heard it. I know.
All right, number 18, I Adore Me Amor by Color Me Bad.
Oh, yeah.
No idea what that is.
Adore. Yeah. I heard that a million times.
Number 17, Right Here, Right Now by Jesus Jones.
Heck yeah.
Remember, this is 19. This is Todd. You were. Did you graduate in 91 or was it 92 from college?
I didn't hear what you said.
Todd, did you leave college with a degree in 91 or 92?
I left college with a degree. What? I didn't hear the rest of that. You were breaking up.
91 or 92? 1991 or 1992?
I was a 12-year-old schoolboy.
Number 17 is, number 16 is All the Man That I Need by Whitney Houston. Number 15, From a Distance by Bette Midler. It seems like
This-
that was
The sad thing is, I
Seinfeld.
actually can hear that song.
This list is almost getting worse.
One of Todd's favorite movies is Beaches.
Number 14, High Enough by Damn Yankees.
Oh my God, dude! How?
Yep. Can you take me
How could? Thank you, Todd. That was great.
By the way, Todd, that was not high enough.
Funko This.
How could this list get any worse? Please continue.
This is a list of the songs they played the most.
I know.
Number 13, Someday, again by Mariah Carey.
There we go. It just got worse.
Number 12, Because I Love You, the Postman song by Stevie B.
Oh my God.
Number 11, Motown Philly by Boyz II Men.
That was the jam.
Oh, Mad Tail. I mean,
Mad
that's a
Tail.
good song.
Number
And ladies and gentlemen, right there, you have the white and black breakdown of a reaction to that song. Oh, that was the jam. Oh, Mad Tail.
Number 10, Baby Baby by Amy Grant. Number 9.
Okay.
Number 9, The First Time by Surface.
This is the worst list ever.
Well, it was 1991. So
This is a
Holy
horrible.
fuck.
This is a really bad list.
Number 8, I Like the Way, The Kissing Game by High Five.
The Kissing who?
The Kissing Game.
Okay.
Number 7,
Who was it? High Five?
High Five.
Okay.
Number
Yeah,
7,
damn it.
More Than Words by Extreme.
Oh, yeah.
Say that
Horrible song.
This is right before Nirvana hit, so the world would change very quickly. Number 6, Unbelievable by EMF.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's-
I was
that's a
jamming
good
that.
song.
Nick's Wagon Wheel. I was the DJ. Knocking it out.
You were never anywhere close to my wagon wheel, sir. So you hold your tongue.
Your rusty
Oh,
sheriff.
Nick's
badge.
911. It was 911. I'm sorry.
Number 5, One More Try by Timmy T.
No.
No.
Number 4, Rush Rush by Paul Abdul.
Oh, yeah.
Hurry, hurry, lover, come to me.
Number
Yeah,
3,
very erotic. Lots of tail.
Todd.
I feel like I'm not giving Todd enough time to
man.
respond here because he's coming up
I
with
feel
some gems, some pearls.
1991 was a good year.
Wow.
I feel like
Tail,
he's
tail,
not.
lots
He's
of
not.
tail.
I feel like Todd's like, look at too many cooks in the kitchen here. I feel like I don't really. I really don't get to say what I want to say on the podcast. So instead of like saying long, eloquent sentences that are really well put together, I'm going to have 5 words on the podcast that I just keep repeating. 5 phrases.
Yeah, that's money, baby.
Yep. That's money, baby. D's nuts.
Jesus 3232.
That's erotic.
Yeah.
Lots of tail.
Yep. She's hot.
Yeah. And Funko This.
All right, number 3. Number 3. Gonna Make You Sweat by CNC Music Factory.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Very erotic.
Number 2, I am so I'm so appalled with how bad this year was. Number 2, I Want to Sex You Up by Color Me Bad.
Oh, hell yeah.
Todd is going ancient right now.
Yes.
So
Word.
Todd's gonna really like the number 1 song. Any guesses?
Close to me.
Sexy motherfucker.
Brian Adams.
Ugh.
Everything I do it for you.
Is it for you?
Theme
Yeah,
from
yeah.
Robin Hood, Prince of
that's-
Thieves.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
good jam. They did a
It's
remix.
a good jam.
Yeah, they did it on Family Guy as well.
Yeah.
Stewie was singing it.
I feel like Prince and Eric Clapton did a remake of that song.
That's the hands-on booty song.
Prince, give me a break.
Dude, I don't know. I grab more ass to that song than the Lost Alive.
To the Brian Adams song?
Oh, hell yeah. That's the second to last song of the night at the bar.
That's amazing.
By got more ass, he means
That's the second to last song of the bar.
By got more ass.
It was that song. Bro, everything I do with that Unchained Melody, that was going to get you laid that night.
That is true.
by got more ass, he means I looked in the mirror and bounced my ass so much to that song.
Yeah. Or if you were me, you're like, oh fuck. That Brian Adams Robin Hood song comes on and you got nobody, like you might as well.
Exactly. That
Anton, you going home?
Unchained Melody.
Anton, you driving home? Because I'm ready to go. Whatever you are.
Those are the booty songs. I remember it.
And number 1,
Yeah.
Old Apartment by Bare Naked Ladies.
No, not at all. All right. Well,
Corey, you missed some gems, buddy. You missed some gems.
We had to come up with a better response than the sitcoms, which did not go over well, quite honestly. So for the mixtape mashup. So at least we're through. I think we're through 1991, like for good.
We're through with something.
We could move on in 92 or any other year.
Yeah. I think I'll take it over for the next
I think it's going to get worse, though, Bob.
I think you won't. All right. I think you won't, but that's fine. I mean, you'll say you will, but then you won't come with anything, and then I'll have
Don't drop song names
That's fine.
while you're trying to prove your point.
Want to sex you up.
Yeah. Say you will.
Yeah. Say you will. Sex you up. Whatever.
Say my name.
Anyway.
You're just a song tease, Nick Bader. That's all you are.
That's all we all are.
All right.
Is Corey even listening to the podcast anymore?
Yeah, I'm here.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and your thoughts, Corey?
Great.
That is great.
For the listeners who don't understand, we went kayaking all day today, and some of us had to drive back. So some are at different levels than others, and that might be a good thing or a bad thing.
Hey, Nick, have you ever heard? Do you know what excuses are like?
Yeah, like navels.
No, like assholes, and they all stank.
Ooh, that's true. I've heard that.
All right, just wanted to say. Ooh, some of us went kayaking today, and my my tenders are soft.
I would have hit that button a few seconds ago. I kind of want to let this marinate, and I want his remarks to just kind of ring and marinate with the crowd.
But should
for
they,
good or ill?
Should they marinate though?
I feel
We're tired.
No, they shouldn't. But let's just let them do that for one reason or another, because it's Todd.
Todd, I think you did a fantastic job tonight, sir.
Thank you. I usually do.
Yeah.
Wow.
And now it's time. And I wonder who was the one that stayed too long.
And thank you for joining us for episode 125. On behalf of Schnozzcast, this is Bob saying goodbye for Nick Bader, Cory Schnozzcast, Todd Dillon. Please join us next week for 126. Have a great weekend, everybody.